Kalimera, Amir. How are you?
Kalimera Fotis, how are you?
I'm fine. I have so many questions. I don't know where to start. How did you decide to go to Eurovision?
Well, I've been lucky because I met Eduardo Grassi, which is the head of delegation in France this year, and he listened to my song and he asked me if I was interested in representing France in the Eurovision. I told him that I wasn't ready for this proposal. I checked with my entourage and came back to him with a positive answer. The only thing I wanted is, since the song is a song from my album, I wanted to release it before we speak about the Eurovision and get to see what people think of it, what they say, how the radios accept it. And after 2 months, when the song was already famous in France, then they announced the Eurovision, and it gave it even more honor and recognition there. So today I'm the happiest man on earth, the happiest singer.
That's a clever way of thinking, because a lot of artists could do that. It's within the EBU rules, but they don't do. They just decide the last-minute song for the national selection or something. So, did you ever dream that I want to go to Eurovision?
Well, I've always liked the contest, and I was watching it with my family throughout the years, every year. But I never thought that first of all, it's only lately that I became a singer. It's been 2 years only. So all of those years, I didn't think that I'm going to have a career in order to go there. And since I started lately, I was not the kind of guy that could admit he can take a whole country behind him and go represent it. It's kind of frightening for me. I didn't have the pride to be able to do it.
That's a good quote. Do you feel that you have the whole country behind you?
Yes.
What's the feedback from friends?
Today, not only that I know that I have the whole country behind me, but I also know that they support me very strongly, which is another good thing that happened.
Very rare for France.
Sorry?
Very rare.
Yeah, it's rare in France, and it's been a long time that it didn't go so well, but we're happy because the whole energy around the project is very positive. So.
And what inspired you to write a specific song? What's the message? What's the inspiration? What's hidden behind the song?
I think that this song depicts exactly what happened to me in the last 2 years, when I discovered that music, which has entered to my life, brought me so much happiness and so much authenticity with myself. I didn't know that I would be so happy to wake up in the morning and do my job, which is music. So I wrote a song about the thing that you find in life that brings you motivation and makes you feel that you found your pathway. And when I think of it, everyone that reads the song can relate to it in his own way and said to himself, maybe it speaks about what I found, or maybe I didn't found yet, but these songs bring me the hope and the motivation to go and search for it. And this is why I think this is why people like this song, because it's so positive. And for me, it's just my way of saying thank you to life.
And suddenly France is very high in the bettings, in the odds. How do you feel that? Do you feel any pressure about it?
No, it's not pressure. What I feel is, first of all, that I do not want to focus on the bets and on the odds, because it's not based on the real performance that we're going to have on stage. And I have as much chances of arriving first than chances of arriving last if I don't do the right performance. So I'm trying to focus my power and my time on preparing for May 14 the best that I can. And what happens in the bets is interesting, because maybe it means that people like the song, and this is what I take from it.
Okay, let's think that it's allowed by the EBU. If you had the chance to bring a lucky charm on stage with you, what would you take on stage?
My mother.
Nice, you love her so much, huh?
Yes, a lot. Thank you.
And what did your mother said when she learned that you're going to Eurovision?
Well, she was the first that I told the secret to. And when she heard about it, she was shocked. She said, I'm trembling. I told her on the phone. She was in Tel Aviv and I was in Paris. I'm trembling. I don't believe. I think that you're lying to me. We love the Eurovision in our family, and it's a great honor to do this. So, Since then she became my biggest fan, and she does so much work on social networks in order to support me.
Nice. Okay, we know very few things about you. If you could describe Amir in few words, what would you say about you?
I think that's in hyperactive, happy man. That's what I am.
Nice. Okay, let's imagine that you are not participating in Eurovision this year. Which song would you vote for?
Hard to say, because I had an idea of my favorites, few favorites in the beginning, and now that I come here and I see so many people that are kind, that are positive, that have a great personality, each one of them makes me want to vote for him. So if I need to say who I want to win, it's hard, but if I need to say who I think will win, then I'd say maybe Australia will take it this year. And I like her song, but there are others that I like a lot, so it's a hard choice.
Amir, thank you so much. We wish you all the best for Stockholm.
Thank you.